Hello and welcome. This is Cosmic Girl 101 and this is a tarot forecast for the sun sign of Sagittarius for the month of December 2023. Hope you're all doing well. So I'm going to get you an oracle card straight out of the gate. We've got for you the message of thinking of you. So let's see what the tarot has to say for your month of December 2023 Sagittarius. And let's see if they're thinking of you, a loving message or serendipitous occasion that may be coming into your reality here in the month of December. Let's see if the tarot lines up with that. And we're going to have a look at the 4 weeks of December and then get a confirmation card with another set of tarot for more detail. So we open up the month of December with the beautiful, loving, caring, nurturing energy of the Queen of Cups. This can represent the sun signs of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So one of those signs may be significant to you. If it's not a person, Sagittarius, this is an energy or a message of love. Yeah, well, that falls really nice into your oracle cards straight out of the gate, doesn't it? So, all up in the fields in the first month of December, Sagittarius. Thank you, Galactic team. What does the second week look like for the Sagittarians? And we have the 6 of Cups. So here's some water and emotion coming in for you in the second week of December. This is a card that represents looking back at the past, just reflecting on it. What makes you feel like a kid again? What makes you feel really content? And just sitting in a space of reflection about that can also point to a significant event or a relationship from the past coming back into your reality. Wow, Sagittarius. So we've got Cups energy here, which is talking about our emotional landscapes. And we've got a lot of blue in these cards too. So there's a lot of thinking about how you are possibly feeling, feeling connected with yourself, feeling quite content, or reflecting on the past, on when you were content or what it was that made you feel emotionally connected. And definitely could be from the past, from a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person, male or female. It's a general reading. Or just when you were more in flow and just loving yourself and being all relaxed and connected. Very interesting. And the third week we have the major arcana card of the Empress. The Empress represents the sun sign of Taurus. There might be a Taurus around you in the third week of December. The Empress is a major arcana card that represents a very earthy stage of your life. So very centered, not feeling wishy-washy at all, just very controlled, all up in the 5 senses. Could even be self-love and self-care, even self-value, getting back to the divine feminine connection. Again, male or female. What does that mean, Sagittarius? Quite simply, it means getting back into the body, getting back into being in tune with your physical self and the physical world around you. Quite lovely, very divine feminine energies here indeed. Okay, Sagittarius, closing out the month of December 2023. What does Sagittarius need to know moving into January of 2024? What is, thank you, Galactic team. What is your message you're bringing through? Thank you. And the last week of December, Sagittarius, we have the 8 of Swords. So the Swords is the element of air, and as you can see, a lot of blue. So a lot of thinking, possibly being a very insular time for you. So the Eight of Swords represents refusing to look at things even though you know they're exacerbated and they're inflamed, and you may have contributed to this, but it's like, I don't want to take the blindfold off. I can, but if I do, that means that I have to look at things laterally. I just don't know if I'm there yet. I'm a little bit stressed about that. So a little bit of you know, a disruptive mental energy at the end of the month coming in for you, Sagittarius. But we're going to get some clarification on what this is about for you. So don't drop into fear. Leave that at the door. It doesn't serve anyone. It traps us. And that is very much the energy of the Eight of Swords, trapping us into movement. It's the procrastination card, and it's very detrimental, and we don't want to allow that to happen. But you, Sagittarius, are not bound by anything other than your thoughts here in the last week of December. So opening up the month with first week with that beautiful Queen of Cups of being very centered and emotionally mature, feeling very flowy, but thinking about a lot of love, or even your emotional landscape is with, can you believe it, the Eight of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, quite simply, this points to the opportunity to look at things from a very mature lens when it comes to making an emotional decision for yourself. This is the necessary ingredients to release yourself once you have accepted an emotional, mature decision that you need to make in the first week of December. So this could very much be in line with your your oracle card of thinking of you, a loving thought, or serendipity. It could very well have to do with a relationship, a very significant one at that, because this is a looping cycle that needs to end so you can move forward regardless of the outcome. And that's where the difficulty is, because we don't know the outcome. It can jar us because it's about the future, and future is about change, and we procrastinate and push against that because it's a little bit intimidating. But there is you're on call here to level up with yourself, to make an emotional choice that releases you from something or a connection that is quite detrimental to you. So the second week we have the Six of Cups, looking back at what emotionally fills your cup, what makes you feel content, even a past relationship or an event. But there's a lot of thought in this and looking at the past, and it is to do with the Page of Pentacles. So this can represent a child, or even an idea about study, or committing yourself financially. So you could be reflecting on something practical needing to change to build something quite secure for your future. So it doesn't seem like it's an easy month moving into December, to be really transparent, but it's almost like a necessary focus for you to bring you into, or bring you back, shall we say, to feeling like you can recover and move on into the future instead of staying or thinking too much about past, because there's something here that's trying to break through that's quite new and grounded and secure for you. But it's too much thinking, too much in the head, and not a lot of acting, not a lot of action and movement. But it's necessary to make some changes here so you can actually move forward. So the third week we have the Empress, the beautiful Empress of being grounded, all up in the five senses, very aware of your body and just feeling secure and abundant and in flow. And it's with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords represents an opportunity to get a new strategy. Take all the knowledge that you've got to date and move forward. because something hasn't worked in the past. And I think that's what you've come to realize with the Eight of Swords in the first week, should you take the advice of the tarot here. That once you release yourself, you can build a new strategy to go forward with all the knowledge and wisdom that you've accumulated. Because what's trying to break through here is something solid for the future. And the Empress is all about groundedness and solidness, and being very, you know, ingrained in the day-to-day. And there's a strategy needed to get to do that, to keep the momentum up for yourself. So this is like showing up for yourself. So yeah, you've got a lot of it's very weighty, but it's a necessary process to release yourself and to really encompass and embody abundance and stability, especially emotionally and mentally for yourself, your Sagittarius. It could be reflecting on a past relationship, or even a child. Something could be holding you back energetically, associated with a child from the past, or the loss of a child possibly, and just going, okay, it was painful, or I've gone through a journey of some sort of emotional discontent, but I need to make a proactive change for myself. Because staying in the past, although it's nice to reflect and dream, it's not the reality, it's not here. The opportunity to strategize and move towards something concrete is very available for you, Sagittarius, in the month of December. Okay, so the last week of December, what are we needing to release ourselves from here mentally, Sagittarius? What is this? Closing out 2023 and moving into 2024, and it's the Major Arcana Death. This represents the sign of Scorpio, so you might have a significant Scorpio around you at this time of the month. But the Major Arcana card of Death represents transformation, change, and a new dawn. And it's available to you if you can let go. If you can let go and get your head out of the sand and make a decision, even though it's difficult, there is so much available to you to change in your personal life in regards to your emotions and your mental landscape. So this is a voluntary release, having the emotional maturity to do so, because your future is extremely bright and it's all waiting for you. You just need to take it up. So your oracle card of thinking of you could be a download from a spiritual guide or a passed over loved one that is urging you to let you know that there's a new dawn coming, especially with that death. It's about releasing something that's jarring you. And it's about change, and that's the fear. Once you release it, acknowledge it, and move on from it, your life's about to change. But there's someone here that's championing you to do so. And if it's not yourself, which I believe you can tap into your own strength here, Sagittarius, and transform your life. There is nothing holding you back except you and your perceived threats around you. Wow. So 2024 is just around the corner, Sagittarius, and if we can utilize the month of December to level up with ourselves in regards to letting go and releasing whatever needs to, let it organically happen and unfold for you, because 2024 is looking very, very promising for the sign of Sagittarius, with Jupiter going into their opposite sign. So you've got an opposition and a reflection of expansion and growth. And you really can make a change in your foundations and your reality in 2024, moving into 2025. So I urge you, you are noticed to do something extremely positive for yourself, Sagittarius. Let go of the past and move forward to the future with confidence and optimism. I hope you have a fabulous December. Enjoy your Christmas and New Year's should you celebrate, and I will see you in the year of 2024. Thanks for watching.